Okay, so number of things I'd like to do. Having spent so much time doing Sunday over and over again, I'm keen to make some sort of progress. There's a number of things I want to do in the game. I know the hay bales is very involved, but I would like to do it at some point. I actually took a little break recording this session, and I watched a couple of tutorials on YouTube about how to progress in the game. And once your dates progress in the way that they're supposed to, it is offered that you end the game. So I think we'll defer going out on dates until we've done a few more things. One of the things that I read about the island is that when you spend time there, your stress levels go down, and that while you're there, because you have the fish trap, a source of water and a source of firewood and everything else, you don't even need to bring any supplies with you, and you can spend as much time there as you like. So it'd be interesting to do that. Right, let's get this started. My ability to observe stuff seems to be below the general average. I was actually watching a video by Frost, who makes very nicely edited, sort of like almost movie-like videos of his playthroughs in Rust, and they're quite enjoyable to watch. He was doing gunplay at night, and he was shooting at things that I couldn't even see. I didn't know they were there. Any FPS videos that I watch, I generally find myself struggling to understand what people are seeing and what they're shooting at, and it is a little bit off-putting. I also realized that even though when I speak, everything I want to say is very clear in my head, and I know that I jump from topic to topic all the time because that's how my brain is wired. Everything sounds very clear when I'm saying it. I do realize that sometimes my mouth doesn't seem to be producing the sounds that my brain thinks it's making. So there's sort of this disconnect between how I experience my speech and then how my speech actually is. Very interesting what you end up learning about yourself through the simple act of just talking to a microphone and then listening back. For the purposes of recording videos for YouTube, or maybe I should just talk less. I would just think that if there isn't enough input during a playthrough, it becomes a lot more mundane and boring. Give me my tires. I just want my tires, that's all. And I'm gonna go do that thing. Wink wink. Yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Stay. I'm really glad I got this game, because as frustrating as it is and as unfair as it is at times, it's very strongly within the realms of the things that I enjoy, because it's got driving in it, which I love to do, and you choose your own adventure kind of game, and I like this. Although I think saying choose your own adventure is stretching the term slightly. It'd also be interesting to test out what the game mechanics are like when you have proper control of the clutch, which I imagine would be something that becomes very useful when I eventually try and do the rallies. The other thing that I find annoying is that I think fatigue is a little is excessive in the way that works in game. The other thing that I find annoying is that whenever I jack up the car, it always seems to slide off. Let's give it a go. The thing that happens when you take the tires off, which I discovered when I decided to replace the suspension, is that when you take the wheel off, it just decides to clip into the car. I remember when I tried to change the suspension in the front, because the car was sufficiently lifted, the tire actually stood underneath the brake disc, lifting the car even further, and then it just slipped off the jack. Also, I've noticed when watching back my playthroughs, thinking about how I'm going to edit the next video, that see, that I'm bad at multitasking. So even though I know exactly what I want to say, or I'm in the middle of a conversation, whatever happens on the screen completely distracts me, and I have to focus on that. I can't focus on talking anymore. And I noticed how different that is compared, and I don't know if it's probably down to practice, but it's quite different to how other people do videos, or at least appear to react to what's going on in the world around them while they're doing videos on YouTube. I don't know if drag racing is a realistic possibility at the moment while I'm still employing keyboard life. Okay, so we have new tires. Can't waste. Okay. Can't wait to test those out. And also, I do need to stop saying right, because I say right a lot, which is something that I've picked up while talking to my kids. Whenever I want to get their attention, whenever I'm about to say something that I want them to pay attention to, I always start the sentence with "Right, kids, so blah 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 blah." I would like to drive the Satsuma. Actually, yeah, let's drive the Satsuma. See how well it drives on dirt with new tires. Oh, what now? The battery's dead again. Right, if I remember correctly, I need an 8. So we'll try recharging the battery, and we'll go buy one anyway. Van burnouts. Please don't get stuck. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Alright, screwdriver, Rusko. The van pulled you out once, now it's time for you to pull the van. Let's see if we can tow it from this distance. Oh. Power! It's just in a bush. It literally is just in a bush. There we go. He says, "Is he really?" Okay. The first. I can't help myself. It's one of those things that you know that you shouldn't do, and I mean even in real life, you know, while learning the ins and outs of drifting different types of cars, especially when I spent the earlier part of my driving experience with front-wheel drive cars. You couldn't really drift, and I know there are air quotes hacks like sticking dinner trays under the rear tires and lifting the handbrake, and then that essentially gives you a free pass at the back end sliding out no matter what you do. But that's not quite the same. So in learning how to do things and the effect of traction, whether you were doing it on a dirt surface or whether you're doing it in asphalt, meant that on one occasion I lightly bumped into a parked car, and this was before I had my license, and after I got my license I actually slid the back end onto pavement, which meant that I bent the rear wheel assembly. The wheel itself was fine, but too fast, took it too fast. But probably the trailing arm or the strut or whatever was there, I definitely bent it. So that was an expensive mistake. I hit too early. No, the garage is open. Okay. Right. Time to save and vandalize. The last time I did it right there in front of his office. Then I saw a picture of somebody doing it in this area. So let's see if that works. There you go, enjoy. Bye! And there is a backstory to this. Why Fleetari asked you to do that. Fleetari, who has the repair shop and has the American car, the Ferndale, apparently seems to be having trouble getting it licensed, and he blames this guy, and you do this as sort of a form of retaliation on Fleetari's behalf for this guy being difficult. Alright, we're gonna leave the truck around town, because even though I enjoy driving it, the cost of fuel for going back and forth to the house is just stupid. So, you okay? Come on. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Come on. Really? It has to be the leg? No, we're not playing puppets. Okay. So I can't drag him by the shoulders, but apparently this works. Oh, that looks uncomfortable. Do I have to lift? How much strength do I have? I can pick you up from your leg, and apparently I can pick you up from your arm, but I can't pick you up from, I'm guessing, I don't know. Is it limited grip when you grab somebody by the shoulder? Is that what the game is trying to allude? Come on. Alright. I'm sure you'll feel better soon. Alright. No, I just want to change gears, but okay, if you want to swear, you can swear. Oh, I didn't buckle up, that was stupid. Alright, so, vandalism has been done. Are you a happy chappy? No?
Oi jumaliste, mä kuulin mitä se teit. Tossa on 10 pulloa kirkasta. Siis aivan niinku parasta jätkä. Mä en ois koskaan usko, että sä kehtaat mennä. Niin siistiä, wow. Ai hitto. Kyllä on hyvä fiilis vanhalla ukolla.
Did I get the bottle stuck in there? Yes, I did. No, that's not what I meant to do. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Oh, no. Oh, this is not going to end well, is it? Is the car turning? Or is it driving straight? I know my vision is all over the place, but I have the feeling that apart from which direction I'm looking at, I'm actually driving completely straight. Yeah, that's not too bad, it's doable. So we'll drive to the house. See what time it is. If it's early enough, I'll try and deliver the firewood. There we go. Drunk repairs. Right. Drunk repairs. Come on, drunk man, focus. You only had a bottle of moonshine. Okay. So annoying. Okay. Now, let there be light. Yes! I wanted to order a different part for this car. The front spoiler, because the one that was previously attached kept glitching in more ways than one. Like when I would bump into something, it would get wedged inside the car, and as you saw in the previous video, the car just flipped, literally. Tomorrow we'll deliver the firewood and then come back, pick up the Satsuma and take it to be painted. Let's go get this car painted. I've wanted to paint this car for a number of days now, but I keep sabotaging myself, or the game sabotages me. Anyway, I think the combination of me being bad at this game and the game being buggy or good at sabotaging the player, I think we do pretty good job between us. Wait, where's my bike? Where's the bike? I thought the bike was here. Why do my vehicles keep disappearing? How is it here? Where's my bike and where's my helmet? Game? Game? What are you doing to me, game? Ferndale it is.
Terve, terve! Mikä oli
Tere, 40%, thank you, Fleetari. Now, let's
Kyllä
get the
sä niinku
company.
oikeesti kehtaat tuoda tollasen japsiromun tähän mun pihaan. Kun katot mitä niinku,
I don't know.
mitä niinku oikeeta rautaa
try this
mulla
one.
on tässä. Mut toisaalta mulla on business mitä mä pyörin.
Ah, look at that. Good.
Tää on tietty vähän kiusallista mulle, mutta
Yes, I'll take the Ferndale because I thought my bike was here and it's not.
lainaa siksi aikaa, että mä pistän tää sun autos kuntoon. Tuot se sitten takaisin ja näin me vaihdetaan päittäin.
Right, and don't break anything for my car. Thank you. The question still remains. Where is my bike? Now that's the second vehicle I've had an issue with when it's been sitting in front of Fleetari's. So I'm wondering if there's a bug that universally affects any vehicle and therefore I shouldn't park any vehicle in front of Fleetari's, which is extremely frustrating. Okay, I think we'll have to dive into the save files of the game to discover where the bike has gone. Let's go to the landfill and get some bottles. If I remember correctly, you don't have to buy concentrated juice, then use those bottles and then bottles will appear, right? Oops. Sorry for that. I'm hoping this does give us access to the landfill. I don't like the look of these tall trees. Which, by the way, I think are a lazy way to wall off parts of the world. I've never developed the game, so... And given that the map is quite substantial anyway, nicely done in general, I don't think I should be complaining and criticizing other people's work in quite this way. If I remember correctly from other people's playthrough, there's something here that I can pick up. I can't remember what that is. Yes, it is. Haha. Oh, is that the spare tire? I think it is. And this is the Satsuma. The Satsuma GT. Nice. I'm very happy with this find. I think if I'm gonna hope to play a game decently, I should at least bother to learn what the keybinds are. Make my own life a little bit easier. So yeah, swearing. Oh. Well, hello there. Well, hello there. I know what I'm going to do with you. You're going to drive with me to the airfield. Alright, you and I are going for a ride. Yep, no, you're not going. You're coming with me, son. You're coming with me. Let's go for a drive, Pena. Come with me. I think we'll go this way, Pena, yeah? Remember to put the lights on, Pena. Alright. Why don't you go away? Are you still there? Smooth driving, son. Alright, we wasted enough time with you. And look promising. Is that another hood? Is that my hood? Oh, so this is where the stuff that disappears even when I drop it through the world seems to end up. And that's my hood. I never even realized it was missing. Okay, so I do have to buy the juice boxes first. Is Pena still there? I bet he is. You're mine. And I'm going home and you're coming with me. I expect that when I turn onto the main road, you will disappear again. Are you on the ground? Oh, you know what? You're coming with me anyway. Wow! That car definitely turned into me. I mean, okay game. Okay game. I get it. You want to kill me. But I'm so glad that Satsuma is getting painted. At some point, I will put his car in the river. Not that it will make a difference, because next time I reload the save, he'll be back to doing his thing. Okay, so we're up the next day. I didn't even look what time it was. I think it looks like it's around 10 o'clock. Let's take this into the kitchen. Does that give you a... What? Oh, Pena. Alright, you're going in the river. That's how that's gonna work. Oh, you're absolutely going in the river. Right. I'm going to untie you from here. There you go, son. You know, I don't even care. Alright, I bet you that's switch or spam.
Fleetari täältä korjaamolta.
Okay, good. Car's ready. We'll go to there now. Do there now? Ah, look at that. I love this color. Thanks, Pena. Pena? Thank you for that.
Terve! Mikä oli pojalla mielessä?
What's on my mind?
Ei jumalauta, nyt on sellainen juttu, että...
Well, you painted it, so if you don't like it, it's your fault.
Ei niinku pysty kattoon oikein. Ai saatana, joo mä
Oh, there's my bike.
mikä tää on.
What is it doing in there?
Auttaisikohan siihen, jos mä otan niinku hitsaajan lasit päähän, että mä niinku varmaan en tiedä yhtään mitään.
Right, can I leave it there across the street? Why does a tornado go by here? Just randomly throw stuff around? Hello, Satsuma. Let's go pull the tractor out. And then let's get arrested tomorrow for manslaughter. Lovely. Did I just break the car? I did, didn't I? Well, Fleetari, guess what? You get to repair my car. Right, let's see. How many pistons did I break? That looks fucked. That piston is still alive. Alright, well. Repair services, Fleetari. I tell you what though, Pena showing up as many times as he did. You know, if I have to load an earlier save just so we can get through with this. Come on, no. That's not how that works. There we go. In some respects, this game's incompetence combined with my incompetence are a lethal combination. Or a very frustrating one, at least in this case. Home sweet home. Alright, let's save the game and we'll carry on in the next one.